On est au Randolph Rosemont et c'est un grand lancement pour Plan B. C'est une soirée primeur où on essaye Reef et Coimbra avant tout le monde avec l'auteur et des invités bien spéciaux. On va se le dire, vous avez eu une année quand même extraordinaire avec la sortie de Azul, Century. C'est des succès critiques, publics. Comment vous vous sentez là-dedans?
Écoute, on était tellement contents de la réception du public sur ces jeux-là. Au niveau de la sélection des jeux, depuis le début, ça, on croyait beaucoup. Puis, mais c'est pas possible de prédire un succès comme ça parce que on l'a vécu durant toute l'année dans différents salons, un salon après l'autre, puis là, on voyait ça comme monter.
Parlant de ce qui s'en vient aussi, il y a Reef, justement, qui va s'inscrire dans une nouvelle gamme que Plan B propose. Next Move, qu'est-ce que c'est exactement? C'est des jeux abstraits qui vont être publiés par Plan B, mais...
En fait, Plan B, c'est propriétaire de plusieurs marques. Et Next Move, c'est une de ces marques. Donc, on a Plan B, on a Spiel, on a Next Move et on a aussi Pretzel, qui sont chacune des marques qui sont dans des domaines différents. Chacune a sa propre spécialité. Pretzel, c'est du jeu d'adresse. Next Move, ça se trouve à être du jeu de stratégie abstraite.
Avec 4 lettres.
Oui, avec 4 lettres. Fait qu'on s'est mis des contraintes. On s'est dit, déjà, on avait Azul, puis là, on s'est dit, OK, on va se mettre des contraintes assez spécifiques, puis on va y aller là-dedans. Fait que je trouve que c'est un exercice qui est super intéressant.
Lors de votre première année, il y avait plusieurs designers de jeux qui s'étaient affichés comme collaborateurs de Plan B. Entre autres, Matt Leacock, créateur de Pandémie. Est-ce qu'il est consultant avec vous ou est-ce qu'il y a éventuellement peut-être un jeu signé Matt Leacock chez Plan B?
Il y a un jeu qui s'en vient avec Matt Leacock. Fait que ça va être cette année.
So, you're behind Century, which is a huge success. Public and the reviewers, everyone love it. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
It makes me very happy to hear that. So I hope that the next one that we're coming out with is also something that you guys will enjoy. I hope it doesn't disappoint.
Because Eastern Wonders, the next game in the Century trilogy, is coming out this year. And that's a trilogy. That's the most interesting part to me. It's 3 standalone games, but you can play all together. How did you came up with that idea? Was it like a huge game that you split in 3 parts, or?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. It was actually. I have to give the credit to Plan B. It was their idea to make a trilogy, and it was also their idea to make them work, have elements that you can combine together. So they simply asked me, "Can you do that?" And I said, "I think so. Je pense que oui." And so they said, "Okay, we will announce it," and then I have to make them now.
We've seen quite a lot of people playing it tonight. It seems quite fun and really colorful. The pieces are great. And how does it work, like the simple pitch of the game?
Okay, can I open up the box and show you the cards? All right. The easiest way for me to describe it is to show some of the cards. These, I do have to say that these may not be the final cards. On your turn, you can only do one of 2 things. One is that you can take a card, and you can take any card. If you want this one, you just need to put some money on the lowest numbered card that's on here. Okay. And once it's in your hand, the second thing that you can do is that you can play a card. When you play a card, there's 2 parts to it. The top part is the pieces that you place on your player board. And you can place them anywhere. You could stack them on top of each other. And then the bottom part will show you how you could score that. So, for instance, let's say we have this card here. You place these 2 pieces, and then for each stack that you have that's 3 tall, you would score 2 points.
We're here with Tom Vasel. Tom, hi.
Hello.
Now you're here because there's a special event for Plan B. Have you tried the new games at Reef and Coimbra?
Yeah, I haven't played Coimbra yet. By the time this airs, I probably have, so I will say it's amazing. I don't know. But Reef is really good. Reef is, it's by Emerson Matsuuchi. He did Century, and so it has a lot of similarities to Century, but it's like half Century, half Azul.
Let's talk about Dice Tower? Because you've been doing this for a while now. You're reviewing, promoting games on the internet. And I want to know, you've witnessed the change in the industry, the growth of the industry. What's the biggest change since you've started Dice Tower?
Since I've started, because a lot of the biggest change happened right before I started, but since I've started, the biggest change, probably Kickstarter, right? When Kickstarter first happened, I remember thinking, that's an interesting idea, and then it happened more and more, and then they said it's going to change the industry, and I said, let's wait and see. But it really has changed the industry. We're seeing games like Gloomhaven or Seventh Continent that probably no publisher would have ever made. And they're not just becoming possible, they're becoming very popular. If you want a very specific kind of game, I want a game about making sausage sandwiches.
That would be perfect.
I agree. Probably someone's made a game now about that. You know, there's all kinds of interesting and unique ideas, and they don't all work. There's a lot of bad ones, but a lot of good ones, and a lot of this is coming straight to you.
Finally, one last question. You've played so many games. What still excites you in board games? I mean, there's a lot of new trends, legacy, board game with smartphones, everything. Is there a new trend or something that really gets you excited about new board games?
Well, first of all, I'm still excited about games because of the discovery. I don't care even if a game's bad. If we play a really bad game, I'll be like, oh, that game was so bad. And I can't believe we just cool. But if you're looking for something that's new, I mean, obviously, I think the escape room games are getting interesting. I'm starting to see some games where they're using the internet. Like, there's a new game from Portal coming out where you use Google Maps and things to figure out the solution.
Detective, yeah?
Yeah, that's a cool idea. I just got an escape room box type thing, and it's a bunch of, there's like a napkin and a wedding invitation. On the wedding invitation, it said, go register for the wedding here. So I went to a website, I registered, and then there was all these articles that I think are clues, and I'm not sure. I even got an email like with a thank you note, and so that mix of electronics and game is really cool to me.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you, and I hope you'll have many, many more dozens of years of exploration in board games.
Yeah, that would work.
Quand t'aimes quelque chose, tu donnes des bisous dessus. Mais comme c'est un ordinateur, tu donneras pas de bisous. Tu vas plutôt commenter, puis tu vas partager. Oh oui, partager, partager, partager. C'est la leçon de Jésus!
Randolph, t'as tout pour jouer.